Hi, my name is Raju Lokhande from BLD Engineering College, Vijaypur. So I want to discuss about a topic of estimation of productivity of earthwork equipment. So these are the earthwork equipments: face shovel, backhoe, dragline, clamshell, and trenches. So earthwork equipment consists of 4 phases in a cycle. That is a digging. So in this phase, crowding dipper into a soil bank. Later, once the bucket is get full, then pull back at certain height. Next, swinging. So once the bucket is here lifted off, it should be free from vertically and horizontally. So next it is swing at required position at dumping site at required height. Next, dumping. So opening the dipper door and dumping into the dumper by maintaining proper height. Next, once the dipper get empty, next returning into the original place and it is lower down at required position, and at the same time close the dipper door. So dipper means what exactly? So this is the dipper. This is the bucket is a dipper. Okay. Face shovel, it is operates on flat surface and producing upward movement. This is the upward movement by maintaining this is the cable, and it is excavate above the track level of the vehicle. It is and it is by maintaining the cable. So it is upward movement takes place, and at the same time the bucket get filled. So this is normally used for the excavation or removing the loose soil, and it is maybe track mounted or wheel mounted. Track mounted are used in hilly area and wheel mounted are used in smooth area, and it is capacity is 0.38 meter cube to 3.25 meter cube, the capacity of the bucket. And it is a cutting length of the so bucket is 7 to 10.5 meter. And this is the backhoe. Backhoe, everyone knows that is a JCB. It is everyone seen in the construction site. So it is primarily used for excavating the material below the track level. This is the track level, and it is excavation of material below the track level, and this is the upward movement. Here also it is takes place. The bucket so this is the booms, and so by using the boom, bucket is struck into the material and it is fill it, and next at required position you have to be swing it and unloading it. Okay, and here it is once again it is track mounted and it is wheel mounted. These are the buckets, depends upon the requirement. So once again here it is a bucket capacity 0.38 to 3.25 meter cube, and the depth of digging it is maybe varies from 5 meter to 9.5 meter, and it is used for the excavation of small and large pits, basement, and large trenches also. For the excavation we use this is the backhoe. Draglines. So dragline it is cable. These are the 2 cables are mounted with bucket, and here it is the bottom portion is opened. So here it is. So it is dragging towards the equipment side. This cable it is dragging towards the equipment side, and at the time of when the bucket get filled, so then it is lifted up by using this cable. So but it is actually used for the excavation of loose soil. Okay, riverbed sand excavation or removing purpose it is used, and it is the bucket capacity it is 0.38 to 3.06 meter cube, and it is boom length it is 21 meter to 36 meter. Okay, and next, so this is the boom length 21 to 36 meter, and this is here, this is the bucket. These are the 2 cables are mounted between the bucket. This is the clamshell. The clamshell is work. So these are the two types of these are the half bucket, this is the half bucket. Okay, so these are two buckets, or it is hinged at one point, and the next it is a bottom. Okay, at the bottom lowermost parts, or it is opened when it is at the time of excavation into the river bed, or it is a sea bed. At the time we have to be, these are the teeth, or it is inserted into the soil bank or sand bank. Next it is at certain depth it is inserted, and next it is these are the two buckets are closer towards by maintaining this is the hydraulic arm, and next it is the buckets are it is close together, and the material get filled, and next it is lifted up. See here, they are lifting here. So this is next. So it is commonly used for dredging, that is excavation of soil, excavation of sand from the seashore, sea, and excavation of it is excavation and material handling purpose also it is used. Next, trenches. Trenches is the, so it is trencher is a construction equipment used for big trencher is a construction equipment used to dig trenches, especially for laying pipes, electric cables, and for installing drainage pipelines. So next, trenchers, it is maybe tractor, or it is attached to the tractor, or it is a excavator also with different capacity. So trencher, it is maintain, it is a proper width as well as proper depth without variation. And the next, productivity. Productivity means the production, rate of production per hour. It is work done, or it is output. So here it is measured in terms of meter square per hour or meter cube per hour. Next, we have to discuss about the one of the problem. So that is the problem is to find the equipment output. So here it is a equipment actual hourly output is equal to actual load per cycle and number of cycles per hour. So here it is one of the formula. So here the problem: a front end loader on a given job condition, moves a load of 1.5 meter cube soil in a one cycle, consists of loading, lifting, traveling, unloading, return trip, and ready for loading. So this cycle requires time 1.2 minutes. Then find the actual output of loader. So it is the bucket capacity, this is the time. So equipment it is actual hourly output is equal to, this is the same formula you have to use here. Actual output, actual load per cycle, that is 1.5 cycles per hour. How many cycles per hour? That is 60 by 20. That is 60 by 20 is the 50 cycles. 50 into 1.5, that is a 75 meter cube per hour. So here it is. This is the actual output, cannot be used for the at the site for the planning purpose, because there are number of reasons. So always bucket cannot be get full of the bucket capacity. The bucket cannot be full at every time, because the difficulty of site condition and soil strata, it may be hard or it is loose also. It depends upon. So those are the criteria. Based on that, so the bucket cannot be get full. Next, for that purpose, we have to find the planned output. That is the planned, that site planned output. That is, we have to find. For that purpose, optimum output we have to find. That is the ideal output into correction factors. Ideal output is given by it is manufacturer, and the correction factors. So those are many things. It may be operator characteristics. It may be site condition, type of equipment, soil factor, angle of swing. The angle of swing, it may be 45 degrees, 75 degrees, 90 degrees, so and so. Site condition, it is maybe a difficult site condition. Type of equipment, it is maybe it is backhoe or fresh shovel or anything. Next, it may be soil factor, it may be hard soil also. Next, so planned output, that is equal to, these are the ideal output and correction factors we have discussed. Same thing, one more it is factor, that is the performance factor. Performance factor is the effective working, it is the ratio of effective working minutes per hour. That means effective working minutes per hour, that is equipment may be used effectively only for 50 minutes, maybe it is effectively used in a 1 hour. That is next one of the problem we solve. So that is the problem is. Then the second problem, it is based on planning output at the site, okay, at the construction site. So based on that, estimate hourly production in bulk volume of backhoe with bucket capacity 1 meter cube employed on excavation of foundation 5 meter deep in hard digging soil. Excavated earth is to be dumped in loaded in waiting dump truck placed at an angle of 90 degree, that is a swing angle. Backhoe is actually performed 45 minutes per hour. So this is the given problem. So we have to, what they given the data, it is a bucket capacity this much 1 meter cube, and it is hard digging soil, this is one more factor, and it is next it is loaded in waiting dump truck, this is one more factor, swing angle one more factor, and it is backhoe, it is the once again it is a type of equipment, it is one more factor. So here it is ideal output you have to calculate. Ideal output for the 1 meter cube of bucket 1 meter cube. So here it is given ideal output. Ideal output here it is they have given. So ideal output is equal to, for the backhoe, this is the backhoe, the ideal output. So this is the ideal output. Okay, this is the ideal output. So for the 1 meter 0.76 meter cube of bucket capacity 96, 1.14 meter cube of bucket capacity 144. So by doing this one, we need actually, I want, so it is a bucket capacity of 1 meter cube only. So here they have this 0.76 bucket capacity. The ideal output is 96 and 1.14 bucket capacity 144. But I want 1 meter cube of bucket capacity. The ideal output is we have to find by doing the interpolation. That is, I got 126.3 meter cube. Next, so this is 126 point. So this is the okay. These are the values. So this these are the values I got from the construction management book, that is Chitrakara, that is appendix 9.1, and the correction factors. So these are the correction factors. This is the first one, conversion factor, equipment conversion factor. It is available here. Equipment conversion factor. So here it is equipment conversion factor. That is, if it is a face shovel, it is 1. Backhoe, it is a 0.8. Backhoe, it is a 0.8. It is equipment is backhoe. Hard digging soil, one more, it is a factor. Hard digging soil, the type of soil is the soil factor. Hard digging soil 0.61, easy soil or loose soil, it is 1. These are the factors. Next, loaded into the dump truck. So it is one more, it is here. This is the waiting drum truck. That is the loaded into the waiting drum truck. So that is one more, it is a factor. So loaded into the waiting drum truck. So that is also available. So here it is. Loading in vehicle, that is the dump truck. It is a 0.8. So it is load casting factor. Okay, that is 0.8. This is the 0.8. And next it is equipment conversion also over. Next, angle of swing 90 degree. So if it is 90 degree, that is one more, it is a factor. It is 90 degree. So here it is a swing angle. So 90 degree, it is a factor is multiplication factor is 1. If it is 45 degree, 1.2. If it is a 180 degree, then it is 0.71. So these are the factors. It is the angle of swing is 90 degree, hence it is 1. So correction factors. So correction factor is we have to multiply all the three. 1, 0.8, 0.67, 0.8, 1. So we got this is performance factor. That is a 45 minutes. Actually, it is worked in a 1 hour. Okay. 45 minutes, that is 45 by 60, then it is 0.75. Then planned output is equal to ideal output of the equipment, correction factor and performance factor. This is the ideal output is 126. This is I got so correction factor is 0.28 and it is performance factor is 0.75. Then I got this is the value of 40.54 meter cube per hour. This is the planned output, not it is actual output. Planned output is actually used in the site. Okay, for the planning the equipment, by considering all these factors, we have used planned output by considering all the difficulties and all. Thank you.